As we approach the beginning of a new year, it's natural to think about resolutions, goals, and aspirations. But how often do we pause to ask ourselves what truly matters? The truth is, many people start the year chasing goals that don't align with their core values or bring genuine fulfillment. By the time the year ends, they feel unfulfilled, wondering where all that effort went. So, how can we break this cycle? How can we create a year that genuinely matters? The answer lies in focusing not just on what we want to achieve, but on the kind of person we want to become. Stoicism teaches us that a meaningful life isn't about external achievements, but about living in alignment with our values. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This simple yet profound idea encourages us to shift our attention inward and focus on developing the character and virtues that truly make life meaningful. The first step in creating a meaningful year is to redefine success. Instead of measuring it by material gains or social recognition, measure it by how closely you live according to your principles. Ask yourself, what do I stand for? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? These questions provide clarity and help you prioritize what really matters. Once you have this clarity, the next step is to align your actions with your values. If kindness is important to you, make it a daily practice. If you value growth, set aside time each week to learn something new. By consistently living according to your values, you create a sense of purpose that fuels you throughout the year. In the next section, we'll explore practical strategies to apply these principles in your daily life and set the foundation for a year that truly matters. This isn't about making resolutions you'll forget by February. It's about creating lasting change that brings meaning and fulfillment. Now that we've laid the foundation, let's dive into practical ways to create a year that truly matters. The first step is to set intentions rather than resolutions. Resolutions often focus on specific outcomes. I'll lose 10 pounds, or I'll save $5,000. Intentions, on the other hand, focus on the mindset and values that guide your actions. I will prioritize my health, or I will be more mindful with my finances. This shift aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what's within your control, your actions and attitudes. Another powerful strategy is to practice daily reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did my actions today align with my values? What could I do differently tomorrow? This simple habit keeps you focused and helps you course correct before small missteps turn into larger ones. As Seneca said, every night before going to sleep, we must ask ourselves, what weakness did I overcome today? What virtue did I acquire? Before we move on, let me ask, are you finding these insights valuable? If so, take a moment to subscribe to the Inner Gold. By joining this community, you'll gain access to more tools and wisdom for living a purposeful and meaningful life. And don't forget to like this video. It helps us reach more people who are ready to embrace these transformative ideas. Now, back to the strategies. Another key practice is learning to say no. Many people fill their calendars with commitments that don't align with their values or priorities. Every yes to something that doesn't matter is a no to something that does. Be deliberate with your time. It's one of the most precious resources you have. Lastly, embrace the Stoic principle of amor fati, or loving fate. Not everything will go as planned, and that's okay. Instead of resisting what you can't control, learn to accept and even embrace it as part of your journey. This mindset allows you to stay resilient and focused, no matter what challenges arise. In the next section, we'll build on these practices and explore how to navigate setbacks while staying aligned with your vision for a meaningful year. As we continue, let's focus on how to navigate setbacks and challenges, which are inevitable in any year. The Stoics remind us that difficulties aren't obstacles, they're opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This perspective shifts our mindset from frustration to empowerment, allowing us to face obstacles with resilience and purpose. The first step is to prepare for setbacks in advance. This is where the Stoic practice of negative visualization comes in. Imagine the challenges you might face this year, whether it's a project that doesn't go as planned, a relationship that encounters difficulties, or unexpected financial strain. By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, you reduce their emotional impact and strengthen your ability to respond calmly when they happen. The second strategy is to focus on your response, not the outcome. You can't control whether your efforts always lead to success, but you can control the effort itself. When something doesn't go as planned, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adapt and move forward? This shift in perspective not only keeps you grounded, but also helps you turn setbacks into stepping stones. Third, lean on your support system. While Stoicism emphasizes self-reliance, it also recognizes the importance of community. Share your challenges with trusted friends or mentors who align with your values. Sometimes, a fresh perspective or simply knowing you're not alone can make all the difference. Finally, celebrate progress, no matter how small. Each time you navigate a challenge with grace or align your actions with your values, you're building a meaningful year one step at a time. These moments of alignment create momentum, fueling your journey toward a life that truly matters. In the final section, we'll discuss how to maintain this mindset throughout the year, ensuring that the principles and practices you've adopted remain a guiding force in your daily life. As we conclude, let's focus on how to maintain this mindset and ensure that your year continues to be meaningful. Stoicism teaches us that consistency is the key to lasting change. It's not about grand resolutions or occasional efforts. It's about the small, deliberate actions you take every day. Start by creating a simple daily routine that reinforces your values. This could include moments of reflection in the morning or evening, setting intentions for the day, or journaling about your progress. These practices act as anchors, keeping you aligned with your purpose no matter what distractions arise. Another essential element is adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and plans will shift, but your values can remain constant. When something unexpected happens, return to the Stoic principle of focusing on what's in your control. Ask yourself, what can I do right now to stay true to my values? This mindset allows you to navigate uncertainty with grace and resilience. Before we wrap up, let me ask, have these ideas inspired you to approach this year differently? If so, take a moment to subscribe to the Inner Gold. By joining this community, you'll continue to gain insights and tools for living a purposeful and fulfilling life. And don't forget to like this video. It helps us spread these transformative ideas to more people. Finally, remember this. A year that truly matters isn't about perfection or external achievements. It's about living intentionally, staying aligned with your values, and finding meaning in the journey, not just the destination. You have the power to create that kind of year, starting now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Wishing you a purposeful, fulfilling, and truly meaningful year ahead.